Hello, welcome. This is the 6 yard box. You're welcome. This is all about 90 minutes where Tottenham played the Bees and Brentford over the weekend in the Premier League. And this is the only time I didn't predict the Tottenham win. I think I said it was going to be a draw or Tottenham to lose because I couldn't see any way Tottenham was going to get anything from this game. And Lord and behold, Tottenham pulled it off with a beautiful performance. It was very, very impressive from the boys. Very, very impressive. Let's go to the team list. We had Kinski in goal, right back Poro, left back Spence, centre backs Ben Davies, Archie Gray. We had Bissouma and Benton Copeland as those older midfielders. Then you had ahead of them, we had who was playing ahead of them? Two older midfielders. Then we had Sonny. We had Sonny. We had Sonny. We had Sonny, Richarlison, and what's the other guy on the left hand side? Sonny, Richarlison, and Kulusevski. I don't know why I'm forgetting names. Kulusevski, but who is the other person? Am I missing somebody? Let me check. Am I missing? It looks like I'm missing somebody. Lineups for Tottenham. We had Kulusevski and Moore. Yeah, Moore. Kulu played as a 10. Moore as well. I forgot actually. So I forgot Mikey Moore. That was the team for Tottenham. And, the game started really, really, okay-ish. There were a bit of nervous, a couple of into the game. And, we came under a lot of pressure initially. And, that's what you're going to get from when you play Brentford. So strong, very, very strong side. Physically, they look big. I was looking at them at corners when they were playing corners against Tottenham, and I was looking at the sizes of their players. They've got some massive player. Boma is in great form, and Wissa as well. Wissa too is in form. Is on form as well. I think they're one of the highest goal scorers at home. But Tottenham come under a lot of pressure, trying to defend. It was a very, 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 very tough game for Tottenham. But we still try to play. We try to play some football, we had a couple of chances. There was one where the ball was pulled into the box, and there was nobody on the end of it. I think I don't know who pulled that ball across. I think it must have been Sonny or Kulu pulled the ball across, and there was nobody. Oh, no, it was Mikey Moore. I think there was nobody there. Then Kulu had a shot blocked at the edge of the box as well, where Mikey Moore laid it back to him. So Tottenham were creating a little bit of chances. They had a chance from, I can't really remember anything they did in the first. They created some chances, but there was one that went over the bar. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since that game was played. It was played on Sunday, so there's been a lot of stuff. But anyway, to get straight into the nitty-gritty of the situation. If you're in Nigeria, you understand the English. Tottenham had corner. Sonny whips the ball into the net. I don't know what Janels and the goalkeeper was doing. I never understand why goalkeepers are always on the wrong side, or when people are on the wrong side of a defense. When you're a defender, you're on the wrong side. You are going to be struggling. You're supposed to be on the goal side when you're defending. So the goalkeeper was on the wrong side for some reason. The ball came off the back of Janels, and it was a goal for Tottenham. Great corner from Sonny, and yeah, Tottenham took the lead, and a little bit against the run of play, but Tottenham created some chances as well. And then the game, Tottenham were under pressure to the end of that half, and as Tottenham fans normally do, they were some were moaning about the fact that we're defending. And football is about defending. Although Ange says he wants to play his football and all that kind of stuff, but still have to defend properly. And I still think that this team's success is going to be based on how well we can get the defense solid and not conceding goals, and then the offensive players can flourish. That's just the way I look at it. And it's only going to be a matter of time. I think it's going to take another summer window for us to get it right. Like next season, if we're going through this kind of situation next season, then I'm going to be having questions about the manager, because that's 3 years. 3 years, you want to see an improvement in 3 years. So yeah. Anyway, came under a lot of pressure, and Jed Spence was superb against Boma. That's what I was worried about. But I had a feeling he's been very good against left-footed players playing on the right and cutting in. He had a good game against Salah as well. So hopefully he's going to be playing Salah again in the Carabao Cup. So hopefully he's going to have a good game as well at Anfield. It's going to be very interesting at Anfield as well. I want to see how we're going to set up. I know we're going to defend deep, but whether we're not going to drop that deep. But it's all about. I'm going to review that game, so I don't want to be talking about that one. So Tottenham came under a lot of pressure. Corner. I think there was when we look at the stats, according to the stats here. Brentford had 20 shots against 13 for Tottenham. They had 4 on target. Let's see the number of corners. They had 10 corners. Tottenham had 3 corners. That shows the number of pressure. But possession-wise, possession was 46-54, so it was not that bad in terms of possession. They had a bit more of the possession, and that's the onus on the team at home. You have to respect teams when you go away from home, and Tottenham did the job defensively. I was really really impressed with Jed Spence. I'm going to be doing my match rating as well. Jed Spence was superb. Archie Gray was superb. Ben Davies comes in as well. Was superb. He was quick. He was fast in the tackles, and everybody was just really, really good. Because sometimes that's all you need, man. I just felt that the players were really running for themselves. They were really pushing themselves. Bissouma in midfield as well was putting in tackles, and Bentancur was breaking up play and all that kind of stuff. And Tottenham just first half loads of cross into the box. They just rolled the defender really well. Second half as well, he continued that way. He couldn't get out in the majority of that second half. We were just under a lot of pressure, and I was just praying for that goal to come. And, because you can tell the pressure continues, they were putting balls into the box. And, because, defensively, we were just really good. And, sometimes, I bet if they play that match for maybe another 10, 20 minutes, maybe they might score. But we just defended really well. And then the goal came, beautiful football from the back, Archie Gray breaking their blinds. And then I think he finds Bentancur spraying the ball out to Sonny. And everybody on the pitch, you could see Sarr making that run, between their right winger, between their fullback and the centre back. He made that run and nobody tracked him. And Sonny just put the ball into that gap. The finish from Sarr was just really, really good, because he could have smashed it or trashed it with his left foot. He just poked the ball between the goalkeeper's legs, and he's coming up with goals, which midfielders have to do. And it was a good goal, good time for the goal as well. And then they continue piling up pressure. That goal just gave us a little bit more confidence that you're gonna, that you need like a buffer. And yeah, the boys really, really played well, and they saw the game out. And for me, it just shows that even if you don't have your first team players or your centre backs, if you keep playing the players, that they're gonna come good in some games because they're gonna be building that partnership. Archie Gray, I think he's played with Dragosin, he's played with Spence, he's played with Ben Davis. So that's three different partnership he's played with. I'm not sure if he's played with. I think he's played with. He played with. What do you know in the Europa League as well? He played with Van der Ven in the Europa League the 2 nights before this one or 3 nights before. So it takes time before you build that partnership, and then you have full backs coming in as well. So that was very, very professional from Tottenham, and we got the victory, we got the job done. So that's all that matters. 3 points, and yeah, really, really happy with that one. So yeah, let's go into the ratings, the match ratings. We need to do that. So let's get cracking. The match ratings. Match ratings. Okay, let's go. Who's gonna go? Goalkeeper. Uh, Kinski had a lot of job. He didn't really do much, but he was solid. I like him. He was solid. He looks really comfortable. Area balls and everything. Was badging players in front of him. He had that protection of defenders in front of him. Was really, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna give him an 8. I'm gonna give Kinski an 8. It was very, very solid. I like his control and his composure. The defenders know not to mess with him. So I'll give him an 8. Yeah, his handling was good. He almost played. He almost played Bagval in trouble, but he got away with it because Bagval just stretched and got rid of the ball. So I gave him an 8. Um, Poro as well. Poro defensively, people he didn't really go forward that much, but what do people expect? He's not going to go forward that much when we're playing away from home. Because at home, the first thing you want to do, you don't want to lose. Then you want to go and win that game. You want to be a little bit brave and go and win games, and that's what we need to do, and that's what the team is trying to do as well. So yeah, I'm going to give Poro and Nate as well. Very, very good, solid in defense, blocking. He didn't really give Shada playing on the other side, no breathing space, and it was just really aggressive when he needed to. So I'll give him an 8. Although sometimes he tries nutmegs instead of just whacking the ball a bit, but I guess that's just the makeup of the way he plays. Then the next player is this guy. He was just really, really, he was just really good. Normally, I don't give out 10. I think the highest I've given out is 9, or maybe I'll give out 10 before. But this guy, he was just immense, man. Jed Spence, he was absolutely immense, and he looks tiny, he looks skinny, but he's strong on the ball, offensively, defensively. He takes the ball past. There was a big whereby he was running, he was taking on Boma, tried to drive past him, then he switched, came back inside. His tackles were really accurate as well on Mboma. He was just winning the ball. Mboma had no joy at all. And yeah, he was really, really solid. Hopefully that's the love. That's what we are aiming for. I love to see him on the right, but I think he's going to play on that left. And it's a bonus that we have somebody that can play as a left back, very defensive, and he enjoys going forward as well in that inverted role. He was superb. Jed Spence was absolutely immense, man. Then we go for the centre backs now. We go for the centre back. Archie Gray, for me, he was very, very good as well. Very solid. Very, very good. Yeah, I can't complain about this boy. This boy is a complete footballer, man. And yeah, he's 18. I think he's the only 18-year-old playing as a centre back in this league, and there's not going to be many, to be honest. He was absolutely superb, and yeah, I'm going to give Arch grade 9. It was very, very good. The reason why I didn't give him a 10 is because I just wanted to give Spence that, Spence playing on the wrong side, of the defense and coming up against the very top. But I could have given him a 10 as well. But I'm going to give Archie Gray a 9. Very, very solid. Uh, After Archie, I'm going to go the veteran in defense. He was absolutely solid. He was very aggressive when it goes. There was a ball one in midfield. And that's all. That's what Ange football is all about. Your centre backs has to, when you lose the ball in transition, your centre backs have to make sure they win that ball back quickly, and your midfielders as well, because the teams they're playing against, they're trying to play into the spaces in behind them. So you need midfielders that are aggressive or defenders that are aggressive. And Ben Davis was solid, and Ashiguro was saying he helped him through the game. And yeah, we're just lucky to have Ben Davis this time. Hopefully, he stays injury free. And yeah, he played really, really, really well. Also, Rodrigo Bentancur, he played in midfield as well with Bissouma. Yeah, I think Benty was superb as well. He was solid as a rock, winning the ball in midfield. I didn't think he did anything wrong, really. It was so competitive in that midfield. I think the midfield won us that game against Brentford. And then, the fullbacks did their job as well. So yeah, Damsgaard was not controlling like it used to be. I'm not sure if he started the game from the beginning, but I think we had that three in midfield of Kulu, Bentancur, and what do you call it, Bissouma did a very, very good job. So I'm giving Bentancur a 9 as well. Um, Yves Bissouma, yeah. Bissouma was very, very good. He was very, very solid as well. Yeah, I'm gonna give Bissouma an 8. I could have given him a 9. It was good. I think it's one of the Bissouma's best performances in one or two games. He's been playing really well because sometimes the results when a team loses, you look at the team and you find it difficult to find any positive points, especially when you've been losing for so much. Because I can't remember the last game we won in the league was Southampton, which was early January or something. So or mid January. So yeah, it was good for Bissouma to really step up in this one and play really well. And I think that's the way forward now. Bissouma and Bentancur has to play as sit, and then you play Kulu ahead of them. I think going into Liverpool, I think that's what we'll do as well. Liverpool midfield, they press really, they're mad in terms of their pressing. We got to do the same thing to them. And, it'd be nice if we can get to a final. Get to the final, try and get tickets and go and watch. But it'd be nice. Yeah, it'd be nice, but we have to earn it. All this Tottenham fan, the so-called so-called Tottenham, nostalgic fans, or how am I going to call them? They dream of the FA Cup and they think, yeah, it's written in the stars and all that crap. It's not the end of the world for me, even if we don't make it. But as long as we give a good performance, don't want to go up there and get smashed 4-0 or something. As long as we play really well, we need a draw. So it's going to be really 2-2 draw. I'll take 3-3, whatever. But we need a draw. So yeah, I've done Bissouma, I've done Bentancur. Just do Mr. Kulusevski. Yeah, Kulusevski. He's been our man of the match. He's been playing really well. But for me, Kulu, I think he holds on to the ball for too long. That's the only thing I've got against him. But he still played well as well. I'm gonna give him an 8 as well. I think he just holds on to the ball for too long. But I know maybe sometimes I don't know. Maybe just trying. That's the way he plays. But yeah, it'd be nice if he come off the bench. If somebody else was like Madison was playing, they can swap between Madison, but he can go wide. But yeah, really, really pleased with Kulu. He's been our best player for the season so far. After Kulu, uh, yeah, Mikey Moore. I'm gonna give him an 8. He played really well as well on that right. Was helping out Spence as well, tracking back to help Spence. He was very good. He played on the. I think he prefers to play on the right, but it was on. He prefers to play on the left. It was on the right. Yeah, he put in a good ball. Richarlison was not at the end of it. Yeah, he played well. He played well. Really confident lad. The more games he played, better for him. The manager changed him. Changed it at half time. So yeah, but the manager knows better. So I'm not gonna question the manager's judgment. So Mikey Moore gets an 8. Who else? Richarlison. I think Richarlison played well. He ran out of steam a little bit, but that's understandable. The 7. There was a ball that was laid to him on the right. He had one defender on him, and he just couldn't go past that guy because you can tell he was shattered. That's what happens if he's not played any game. Hopefully, he stays free, plays a lot more game, and it's going to be better for you. So, going to give Richie a 7. And who else? Captain Fantastic, Son. I'm going to give Sonny 7 as well because I want Sonny to do more for me. He got the goal, but I want him to take on his man a little bit more and whip that ball in. So yeah, I need Sonny to do more. So I'm gonna give him a 7. I think he needs to show, but lead by his example. Play the way that other players would look to him and say, "Oh wow." So he needs to do more, take on more people. He can do it. Just don't need to run past people. Just push the ball wide, get speed. Don't need to run, and you make sure he does it in the final third. When he gets to the edge of that box, go one way, go the other, and just whip the ball. You can cross with both feet anyway. So yeah, Sonny, I need him to do more. That's why I'm being harsh on him. Tough love. Sonny, he's still one of our best finishers, if not the best finisher at the club. But he just needs to trust his finishing sometimes and just eat the ball instead of trying to. I think sometimes he thinks about what he wants to do. Yeah, and I'll give Sonny a 7. And who else came on? Bagval came on. Yeah, he did his bit. Did his bit. He did his bit. Yeah, just control the game. He's a good player. I'll give him a 7. Control the game. He didn't need to do much. He was leading the press, though. That's something I like about him. He's got a lot of legs. He was the one leading the press, just going to press people. And yeah, he did very well. He did very well when he came on. Bagwell, I give him a 7. Who else came on for Tottenham? I can't remember. Who else came on? I think it was only Bagwell that came on now. Yeah, that was the only change now. Mikey Moore came off. Bagwell came on. And who else? I can't remember who came on. So that was the team that played, and I'm gonna give the manager as well. Yeah, I'm gonna give Ange. Let me give Ange. Let's rate Ange as well. I think he made the right selections, and the tactics was superb. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna give Ange. I'll give him a 9 because I didn't expect us to win that game, so they must have really worked hard in terms of training, setup, and everything. They only had 2 days to prepare, and Brentford had 7 days, and it makes a big difference. And the turnaround as well. So give Ange a 9, and that was a very, very good professional performance. So yeah, really happy with that. Didn't expect that result. I think that's the reason why we love football so much. And then we move on. We move on to the big one midweek against Liverpool at Anfield, and it'd be nice if we can get to that final. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe on this button on this video, and make sure you check out all my other videos, and let me know what you think in the comment section as well. And on the road to 200 to 150 subscriber, I think we're about 20 short now. So if you can smash the like, subscribe, and really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Take care. God bless, and I'll see you next time.